Hi, my name is Gabe Arnold. I'm the founder and CEO of Business Marketing Engine. And on today's episode, I'm going to explain how marketing is simple when you follow this proven formula. This is a formula that, when used, can work in any medium, any ad channel, any format that you want to use it in, and is something that is sometimes overlooked or misunderstood. And so I'm going to share this with you today and break down each step. And so stay tuned and I'll share that with you. This week, I have brought up multiple times on the show how important market research is. And the reason why it's important to truly understand your audience at a deeper level is because when we understand how our audience thinks, how our, the prospects that we want to serve and, bring in as customers of our business, when we truly understand them at a deeper level, we have the ability to create marketing content, to create videos, posts, advertising, tools, landing pages, all the things that we want to put out there. We have the ability to create things that are so interesting to our audience that they cannot scroll past them. And I first kind of heard that concept in a mastermind call that I was on with a bunch of A-list copywriters and marketers and really successful entrepreneurs from around the world. And the speaker said, think about something that you're really passionate about. Think about something you're super interested in. If you see a friend post about it or you see an ad about it, you won't even notice that it's an ad because you're so drawn to the topic, you're so obsessed about it, you're so interested that you're instantly hooked. And in order to really capture our audience's attention, in order to make marketing simple, the first step is to do that market research and really have a deep understanding, because that allows us to write copy, content, put things out there that becomes a highly effective filter. And we have to, we don't have to worry about marketing very much at all as far as the targeting, the targeting that we're doing. Like, we don't have to worry about specific targeting because the message becomes the filter. So to clarify what I just said there, we don't have to worry about the targeting and demographic things on ad platforms as much from a marketing filter standpoint inside an ad platform, because our copy does all the filtering. If you're calling out the interests of your audience, if it's things they're obsessed about, not only from a business perspective of what you're selling them, but also in a general life stance of what they're interested in, then that allows you to, with just messaging, that is your filter. And that calls out, people's interest. And when they're interested, they can't move. They can't look away. They're hooked on it. Maybe if you think about the last, show you binged on whatever channel you like watching on, or maybe you think about the last book you read, or maybe think about a podcast that you love following and you just tune in for every episode. I know some of you do here on this show as well, which I super appreciate you. Think about how that just kind of captures your attention and you want to hear the next thing they say. You want to catch the next episode. You want to follow this topic, maybe in the news, whatever it might be. When you're that obsessed, when you're that interested in something, then you can't look away. And so understanding our audience at that level is truly the first step of making marketing simple. Once that's done, you can easily layer in proper targeting, because it really should be the second step of saying, I know this is the age range of who I serve. I know this gender is more interested, than the others, or I know they're in this area. And adding some very simple targeting will be effective at that stage, if and only if you have that messaging really dialed in, because that's your primary filter of attracting the right people. The third thing that will make your marketing simple and effective in the formula, so the first thing being having a clear filter from your messaging and copy, second thing being effective targeting. The third thing that's really key is to give a fast win to your audience. Help them understand, like, if you connect with me, if you take this step, if you click here, if you engage in the process, we have something that's going to be fast and easy for you to accomplish one of the biggest things that you want to accomplish. We have a fast process to solve this problem. You want to be able to clearly communicate and demonstrate that by engaging with you, by working with you, your team, your company, by using your products, there's a very clear path to a fast win. Nobody wants to spend years of their life solving a problem. And so even if there is a case where there's a problem that does take a long time to solve, think through how you can splinter off or fracture off a small part of the process that will give early wins and early momentum to your audience, to the prospects you want to serve, because that's going to help them be willing to risk that time, be willing to risk the time and money investment to take the next step with you. When we view marketing this way, it becomes very simple. We filter with the copy and the messaging because it speaks exactly to our target audience, because they're so interested they can't look away. Then we layer in very simple targeting from whatever ad platforms we're using. And then the third thing is we're clearly communicating, here's a fast win that you can have in a short amount of time to move you forward and to give you momentum. When we employ all three of those things, that makes marketing simple, and we have the ability to free up our time and not worry about our marketing so much, to increase our lead flow so we have consistent leads. And ultimately, when we have control of our lead flow, we have a dial that we can turn that increases our revenue and profits. If you need help with any of this, or if you want to break down and look at what might be missing in your process right now that's preventing you from having simple marketing, then comment down below. Let me know what your challenges are, shoot me a message, or you can always reach us at businessmarketingengine.com. I appreciate you taking time to tune in today, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's show.